Alright, so we have a good luck day from the spirits. I have goals to kill, believe it's 213 out of 250 serpents, and 20 out of 50 pepper rexes, and I only have 936 nuggets of iridium ore. Ha! So yeah, we're gonna hit the skull cavern today, and I only have, let's see, where is it? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm getting a good collection of crafting recipes here. Here we go. Staircases. 5, 10. So, I've got 13 staircases because I had 3 left over from my last trip. And I am taking... I've got 3 spicy eels. I think I'll grab another just in case. Although usually I find that I get enough crab cakes along the way to keep things moving. Excuse me. I'll take this moss soup. This omelet Gus made me. And this one pale broth I had left from my last trip as well. And there's the spicy eel, although I may not need it now. Anyway, I have lots and lots of food. I have 2 monster musks, and I expect to get more stone along the way, which will allow me to build a big stone chest that, just for funsies, because I'm keeping this family friendly, I'm going to try to carry around and see how close I can get to filling up before I get sick of the skull caverns. Although, to be honest, I will stop broadcasting long before that, I'm sure, because I can only handle a couple hours of this at a time. I'm not a dungeon crawler, contrary to the videos on this channel. I kind of get bored with it fairly quickly. But if it's productive, we'll see how long I can handle it. And away we go. Oop, nope. Here we go. And it is a bug in the game, I believe, that when you warp between areas, their usual ambience and music doesn't start. This is, let me take my headphones off so I can hear it a little better. Yeah, birds. It's like a springtime ambience, but it's winter and it's the desert, and no, that just doesn't work for me. I would be expecting the music at the very least. I mean, that's what you usually get in the desert, but that's not what we've got. It's not a deal breaker. Oh well, whatever. It is what it is. We're gonna go say hello to Sandy because I brought a crocus for her. If I recall correctly, she likes flowers. Sweetie, won't you buy something? She says. I don't particularly mind being called Sweetie if you like me, and I've got 9 hearts with her, so I guess she does. I believe I've got 9 hearts. Nope. Hold a minute. Social. Yep. 9 hearts with Sandy. No gifts yet, which means I'm due. But let's see what she's got today. Cactus seeds. I got some of those planted at the greenhouse. Don't particularly need them. rhubarb. I could perhaps buy some of those if I haven't already. I think I bought some at the night market. Starfruit. Those are always worth having, but I'm not going to buy any yet. Beet seeds. I need a bunch of those because I'm almost out of sugar. But I'm not going to do it right now, because when you're going into the Skull Cavern, it's not the time to load up on seeds and seeds and forageables. So let's see. Seasonal plant. Honey. I wonder where she got that. A shirt. A male mannequin. A female mannequin. Coat stand. Clothesline. A wall cactus. Farmer pants. Shorts. Long dress. Skirt. Pleated skirt. Large green rug. And then we're up to my tools. So, some things I could use, but nothing that I absolutely must take with me into the Skull Cavern. But we'll go say hello. She says my name's not really Sandy, you know, it's just good for business. I wish she had told us what her real name was. Because when someone doesn't go by their real name, it kind of makes you think they're hiding something. So what is her deal, Okay, let's see if she likes this crocus. Ah, even in winter, Stardew Valley has beautiful flowers. I'll take that as a yes. You are welcome, Sandy. And now, it's time for Angie, my character, to hunt. And here we are, we've got some slime. Just one. Well, that was... Anyway. Many more bust floors like that with just one monster, and I'm gonna put on the musk. I've got 2 bottles with me, and I'm not afraid to use them. It's not very threatening, is it? That's okay. It was meant to be funny. So let's see. What have we got for debris? Lots of debris. There's always debris. Yeah, I'll need geode. Let's see. Let's hit this barrel. Oh. Gotcha. Farm work totem, as if I needed a ride home. I brought one with me, but always good to have more. I got like 38. I just don't use totems often enough, particularly because I don't have, well, to be honest, if I'm doing local stuff, the beach, the mountain, the forest, that kind of stuff, I don't want to warp, I just kind of walk it. It's a desert and Ginger Island totems that I really want, but I've got 2 desert totems now that I used one to get here, and no Ginger Island totems yet that I'm aware of, best I can recall. There's our down letter. So yeah, I basically have a whole collection of totems because I just don't use them often. There goes a ghost. Let's see what else we've got on this floor. Another ghost that just went splat. And a mummy. A mummy that is blocked off by debris. And it just went splat anyway. Alrighty then. Do we have anything else? A copper stone, a gold stone, an iron stone, a barrel, and some quartz. Nothing urgent. But what the heck? I'm still feeling fresh, so we'll see what we can get. There's a down ladder. Main reason I bother with these is I have a double chance to get geodes. So sometimes I'll pop more debris than I actually have to in case I get one. Got a lot of gold. There's copper. There's debris. Now we've got iron. We're stumbling over some debris along the way, which I spare you. Oops. There's more iron. And you know, if I want to, I can make a whole bunch of bones with all this. Or bums, I should say. And the quartz is blocked off by debris that we are currently smashing. And I think we've got it. Because it isn't showing anymore. But even if we don't, it's not terribly valuable. And I've got a whole crap ton anyway. So I was just kind of grabbing it because it was there. At this point, honestly, that's what I'm doing with most of the loot in the caverns and mines, because I've got a bunch. But, rock on. Oh, there's a slime nearby, it sounds like. Here we go. And, I'm not sure what that other one was. Might have been a serpent. Yep, there's another one. Nope, it's gone. My bad. This tracker refreshes slowly. You have to push a button to make it. You have to push like the home button, like you're looking for one of the objects, to make it refresh. So big magenta affair slime. Can't get to it. There is, as always, debris. Intergalactic settlement slime. Splat. Okay, what else is there? Iron, copper, aquamarine, gold. We'll start with the aquamarine. Gotcha. Fire quartz. I can't remember what you do with those at the moment, so I've just got a stock of them. Iron, copper, gold. You know we're gonna hit the gold first. Although we just went right past an ironstone in doing so. Iron. No, more iron. There's some copper. And more copper. You know, I think I prefer to pick copper up as incidentals at this point. It's mostly for basic stuff, and I've got over 100 bars, so I'm not going to focus so much on those copper stones. Although I definitely won't turn down any ore I do pick up in the process of breaking debris. Up ladder, no down ladder yet. Okay, debris time it is. There's a mummy on this floor, and that looks like about it. Mine items, we've got copper and amethyst, and that is it. And a lot of debris, obviously. But we can at least get to the mummy first. Mummies, plural. There's more. But now it's blocked off by debris and stuff. There's our down ladder. Still can't get to it. More debris. Where are you? Where are you? Splat. Splat. And that is it for this floor. So far it's been fairly uneventful. A few serpents, no pepper rexes. Those are very rare, so it is entirely possible we will not hit that goal today. Perhaps even likely. I've never seen 30 of them in a run, and I've been down 100 floors at a time. Actually, I think one time I made it down over 200 floors before I started messing around with this streaming. So let's see, on this floor, we are basically on level 5 of the Skull Cavern now. This floor, nothing interesting yet. Iron, copper, and fire quartz. No monsters. And think that before I hit that next down ladder, once we get it found, I am going to break out the musk. Because I would like to liven this stream up with some splatting sounds. I imagine you guys would rather hear that than me jabbering away. There's our down ladder. Let me get back to it. Here goes the first dose of Monster Musk. Yeah. That was kind of reverse order of what I intended, but here we are. We've got the Monster Compendium. I'll have to save that for Krobus. He really doesn't want me to answer whether I've killed any of his friends or not, though. Really, he does not. Because I wouldn't know his friends. Let's see. We just have debris. Ladders. Fortunately, plural. We can go down from here. No particular mining materials, unless I just want to break up some debris for geodes. But I think I'll have enough debris breaking as we descend that I don't have to worry about stopping specifically for that. Let's go. Now we have mine items on this floor, but no monsters. We got barrels and gold, so that'll hopefully be worth lingering for a little bit. Hardwood, gold. Gold. Reminds me of the, might be a Discworld reference with the dwarf song that just goes gold, 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 gold. Yeah, I think I've read too much over the years. And barrels broken, gold claimed. We have a down ladder somewhere along the way. It might have been waiting for us all along, but I stopped for a little bit of mining. And we're walking, stumbling over debris. Here we go. There's just a bug. I'll make that several bugs. But still, just bugs. I'm gonna have to grow a whole bunch of garlic next season so that I can make garlic oil. If the truffle count is kind anyway. I think I need that for that. Or is it slime? I don't know. I'll have to double check the recipe at some point. Anyway. Still smashing bugs. Lots of bugs. At least when I'm messing with a bunch of bugs, it is either bait or emergency sustenance. Okay. Monsters all gone. Down ladder right here. Goodbye. Ooh, splat. And we have a red mushroom on the floor, probably more than one. Nothing all that interesting mining-wise. Got gold, barrel, and quartz. Well, we still got monsters to deal with first. No snakes, though. No snakes. And we are out of monsters. Let's go grab these shrooms. Definitely not good to eat, because at iridium quality they are... Let's see... Negative 130 energy. Yeah, buddy, eat that and it'll ruin your whole day. There was only one of those on the floor. So let's see what else we've got. It's just the gold and other mining items now, so... There's the quartz. More than one barrel. I believe I saw one off to the east. Kinda sorta, pardon the expression. But first, there's gold in these here caves. Oh, there's another barrel. And here's the gold I saw. And here's that other barrel. Some regular old wood. Oops. Okay. Down ladder. Let's go. And we're still okay on both health and stamina. Stamina's 70%. That's why you bring food. Alright. Mining sucks on this floor. It's just iron and barrels. Let's see. No monsters. No down ladder. So let's go rock this stuff. I could use staircases. I don't know why I don't do it more often. I guess there's a cynical, fatalistic part of me that says as sure as I do that, something interesting would have been in one of the barrels or innocent looking stones. There's the down ladder. Away we go. Monsters. And on this floor we have barrels and at least one emerald. Here's the... It's bugs and slimes here. No snakes, no pepper rexes. Pity too, because that's what I'm looking for. But this other stuff goes splat almost as well. Okay, let's break this rock. Get out the way. Here's more slime. And more slime, and one of them just spawned a down ladder for us. And more slime. And since that's debris close, we'll whack it. Piece of stone. When I get 250 stones, I can make a big stone chest. I think I mentioned that earlier, but I'm not sure how specific I got. So let's see about these barrels and emeralds. Boop. Well, let's start with, oh, let's see. We'll eat the moss soup first. It's only 70 energy, 31 health, and since I'm not in bad shape, it's not urgent. It gets us the emerald. Let's see about this barrel. Watermelon seeds. I've got like 100 of those, so I'm not especially bothered with that. And we are also out of mine items. I could go break a mine rock for probably regular stone. But I won't bother because we've got a down ladder. Slime. Bug. Slime. At least some of these are dropping a lot of loot. Oops. Now we gotta go find some debris to smash because it's in between us and the critters. But it's another slime. Nothing particularly special. Bug. Was that a serpent that snuck in on me? It might have been. Big, wild, violent slime. Magenta affair, sludge, and an armored bug are all we got left. So, slime! And I believe the bug must have got mixed in somewhere, because all of the monsters are suddenly gone. Let's see what we've got for mining here. Amethyst. And amethyst, and amethyst, and amethyst, as in just one thing. By the way, to set the scene, sorta, kinda, it's the 19th of winter. Tomorrow is Evelyn's birthday, just in a side note. And I'm going to make her a chocolate cake because it's one of her favorites. Okay, amethyst is gut, but we have no down ladder yet. So, you know what that means. There's our down ladder. There's a snake. And on this floor we have beryl, quartz, iron, and topaz. Any more monsters? Yep. Mostly sludge. But we have another serpent, too. It's blocked off. So, slimes will die in the meantime while I try to find a way down there. Okay. So, blocked off critters. There goes the serpent. There goes some slime. Because we were patient and smashed the debris. Still no down ladder, so we continue to do terrible things to the debris population. There's our down ladder. And let's see what we've got down here on 134, as it's called. Which I guess is level 13 of the... Okay, there goes the serpent. We have more red mushrooms. And as for mining, all we have is gold. Gold, 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 gold. There's another serpent. And some sludge. And a bug. So we'll start with the monsters first. Actually, we're gonna have to start with debris. Let's see. Is there any of this we can get to? We'll start with the gold. And there went the snake. Somehow snuck up. Or another one did. One or two. Who knows? Okay, we follow the gold. And we splat monsters along the way. But now we are out of the pretty shiny rock. We just have to find the monsters. We have down ladder, so at least we don't have to do a lot of that afterward. Speaking of having the down ladder, we're done with the monsters already. So, let's grab this shroom. We actually have 2 down ladders. Just 1 mushroom. Red, do not eat me, says the mushroom. And down we go. Ooh, look. Diamond stone. And there goes a serpent, and there goes a bug. There's a pepper rex. And a slime. And we have full inventory, so I've got to figure out what else to drop. Because I don't think I've got 250 stone yet. Prehistoric vertebra. Gunther's already got that. Alright, let's see. Only have 74 stone, so can't make a chest yet. We'll drop this dwarf squirrel. Got all 4 of those. And next up, let's see. I think next up's gonna have to be the sap, because I got a ton of it. And sap or diamond, it is not a tough call. I have to whack some debris first, though. And we're out of iron that was in between us and the diamond, so we have to continue to hunt debris. There's the down ladder, fine and dandy, not what I'm looking for at the moment. Alright, now. The slammer will probably be the next thing I drop, because it's just a weapon. And I've already got a galaxy sword, so I'm not exactly in need of one. Or I could drop the quartz, it's not worth a lot. Or perhaps the common wood. But first, the sap. 28 drops of it. Okay, let's see. Have I got everything? Looks like it. Here's our down ladder. Here's another red mushroom. It is locked off at the moment. Let's see what mine items we've got. We've got barrel, iron, copper, gold, another diamond. And then, let's see. The barrel is right close by. One of them is. Some gold. Barrel. Coal. Now we go for iron. Or not. Debris. Or else a winding for one of the two. Either way, no. Can't get to the mushroom either. Copper, gold. Okay. Mummy. Can't get to that. Nope, it's the only monster on the floor. Or at least it's the only monster type on the floor, I should say. Anyway, we have debris in the way of everything. So, you know what that means. Crunch. Splat. Smash. Squish. Crack. There's the down ladder. There goes the mummy. And let's see now. Yep, we can get to the shroom. And there goes another mummy. We have the do not eat me shroom. Let's see now. Diamond stone, gotta get this. And another mummy. Let's see, go after this one. That is that for monsters. And oh, just for funsies, let's go see what's in this barrel. A cave carrot. Let's see here. I guess I can eat the pale broth next. Down to 68% stamina. Actually, I'll eat the omelet next. It's a little weaker in terms of energy provision. And there's the cave carrot, not in and of itself a good trade, but potentially useful. Stamina's back up to 92%. Gold. Let's go see what this barrel here is about. Oops. There we go. Alright. That's the end of that. It's just regular ore now. And we have a down ladder, so I'm not going to hang around. Because there's iron. And copper and gold on just about every floor. So, whoop. Oops. There goes that piece of debris right in the path. Okay, let's see what we got here this time. Emerald, copper, iron, and that's it. Monsters, we have Okay, we've got bug, serpent, and some slime. And of course, everything is blocked off by debris. Finally got our first piece of iridium for today. Well, no, apparently not. Otherwise, I would have had to drop something else. No fussing about the full inventories. I must have already had some that I didn't notice. Okay. Alright. Silky shirt. Okay. Okay, that's amazing and not in a good way. Monster Musk is only worth 50 gold as a sell price. As much as it takes to make. Alright, we'll drop this wood for a silky shirt. Although I'm not particularly fashion conscious. What the heck? I hadn't seen that, I don't think. Anyway, we're still looking for the down ladder. And you know what that means. There's our down ladder. And on this floor we have gold and copper and a couple of slimes, so nothing big. Nothing major, I should say. The slimes are big. Okay, let's see. Dwarf Scroll 4. I do not need, nor do I particularly care about the sap. So that would be it for this floor, except of course we need the down ladder. There's our down ladder. And now we've got emerald, iron, and diamond. And let's see what kind of monsters we got. Got a serpent. bug and some sludge. Yeah, more sludge. Okay. There's the snake. And there's another one blocked off by debris. It went bye-bye. There's a bug. It's blocked off. Time to break more debris. There's a down ladder. Or one another serpent, I think. Let's see. Oh yeah. We got a goodly amount of monsters on this floor still, so let's see. The sludge. Violet, if you're curious about the color. And let's see about this bug now that we were trying to get to. Splat. Serpent, there it went. Candy grape void essence, that just sounds funky. Oh no, wait. Okay, I see what happened. Candy grape fizz sludge. And the screen reader was delayed in reading that I had picked up a void essence. That kind of thing happens. Okay. We are out of monsters. Let's see, a spicy eel. That should have been picked up, but again, sometimes things are delayed. But as you can tell by the footsteps, this floor is windy and weird. So what 24 squares, for example, takes half a minute. What else? Just sap. Okay. Let's go see about that diamond. Then we'll go see about that emerald. And there that goes. And now it's just iron. And we've got a down ladder, so let's go. Emerald, iridium, and copper. And just mummies for monsters. I think maybe it's time to break out the musk again. I don't think that's an all-day buff. I wish it was, kind of. But it's not. Lots of mummies. Sometimes I wish the wizard came with you, so when you got a solar essence or a void essence, you could just kind of, here you go, you want one? There's our down ladder. Let's see. Copper, iridium, and emerald. Yeah, we'll try for the iridium and the emerald. And because I'm a contrary old biddy, I went for the emerald first, which was furthest away. Gotcha. And the iridium. Gotcha. Now we head for the ladder. Iron, copper, and beryl. No monsters. And also no down ladder. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna step away from this up ladder. I'm gonna spray this musk. I'm going to finally break out a staircase. Really? Unsuitable location. Fine, we'll try this one. What are you doing? Okay, there's the down ladder. Ended up not needing a staircase, apparently. I didn't bother with the barrel. Oh well. This time we have a ruby stone. Big prom queen slime, armored bug, voluptuous violet sludge, serpent, big wild violet slime, excuse me. So let's go. We'll deal with the rocks in a minute. Now we have to start dealing with the rocks earlier than I would like, because the serpent is blocked off. There is our down ladder, but we are not ready for that yet, and there is the serpent. And there's another one. And there he went. There's the sludge. Can I get to it? No. There's our ruby. Let's see what I want to drop this time. Let's drop this sap. I don't even know where it came from. So I ended up with 2 rubies for my trouble. Can't complain about that. Something worth maybe a gold or 2 in trade for... Put that down, you get something worth 500 if you sell it. Can't complain there. Now let's see, this sludge. Let's go. And there it went. Actually, it was another sludge. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Dropped item. 1 sap. Okay, doesn't matter. Sap is the only thing on the ground. Let's see. Let's see about that barrel. Barrel's plural, it looks like. There's an emerald. There's some iron. Another cave carrot. A farm totem. gold, 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 gold. Oh boy, sorry. I apologize. Coal? You know, I really ought to make some bombs, just for funsies. Oh well, I'll do it later. I could do it right here. But I won't yet. More barrels. Ah, that's what the other item was. Bone fragment. Occasionally useful. A decorative bowl. I don't need that. Although that does remind me that I need to remember to set out some milk and cookies for Santa in a few days. Coal. Alright. Let's see. Ah, frozen tear. That is worth more than the gold fragment, or bone fragment, if I want to sell. I find I keep a lot of minerals for gifts and journal entries, especially journal entries, because people ask for the weirdest things sometimes, and they don't ever say why. I want a fire quartz to put under my pillow. What on earth for? Okay, you're paying. I've got them. Let's see now. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Still short of the chest. 136 stones. I could drop the hardwood, but it's kind of handy occasionally. Let's see. Okay, let's eat this pale broth. There's the frozen tear. Health is 79%, stamina 100. Yeah. Okay, let's rock. Let's see what we've got on this floor. We are 143, so you can... Well, we got Mummy's one to play apparently, or perhaps it's Ghosts. Let's look further down. It's Mummies and Ghosts. Oh my. Splat. And we are out of monsters. So let's go see what's in this barrel. wood. Regular, boring, common, everyday wood. I'll pass. And I think I'll also pass on the quartz, because it'll probably be the next thing I drop when it comes time to do that again. So let's go for this down ladder. There ain't nothing here. Next floor we got copper, beryl, iron, gold, jade, quartz. Gonna definitely go for the jade. Let's see about monsters. Oh my, it's horrific, people. An armored bug. There's the down ladder. There's a couple of dead bugs, and here's another. And another. And another. And... okay. Let's go see about that jade. Oh crap, I goofed. Down ladder 2 was right underneath it. And so when I cracked it, I was too slow to lift finger off the key and went on down to the next level. Oh well. I have other jades at home, plus a crystallarium that makes them constantly. So no particular problem. I'll just get the next one I see. Excuse me just a moment. Okay. Let's see now. We'll go after these mummies first, I guess. Let's see. Where am I? Wow. Oop. That one's blocked off by debris. Not for long. It's a regular mummy convention on this floor, people. But we are finally out of those. And we've got a combat quarterly on the floor. What the hell? I'll eat a cave carrot or 3. Okay. And now we've got the combat quarterly. And probably I'll give it to a gift. Give it as a gift to somebody, or maybe I'll just wait for the bookseller, although I don't think I have 2 of them. And you need to get whatever it is he trades for 'em, I think. Anyway, as we were, let's go check out this barrel. Okay, nothing. We'll go check out this one then. Farm warp totem. Iron ore. And there's some quartz and some iron stones. Wise, no down ladder. You know what? To heck with it. Staircase has been used. Now we've got a purple mushroom. That is definitely worth picking up. Because I will tell you the stats when I get it. It's going to be iridium quality, which means it is absolute top notch. Ooh, pepper Rex. Lucky me. And bugs. Now we are out of monsters. Let's see. Prehistoric tibia. Yeah, I think that Gunther's already got that too. I'm really having trouble finding things that I haven't already given him. It's not fun. Alright. We'll drop the hardwood finally. Prehistoric tibia, yes. We have, because it has a description and not Gunther can tell you more. Since I found the treasure hunter's guide in a mystery box yesterday, it's worth 300 gold, so yeah, I think I can handle giving up a single piece of hardwood for that. Besides, I have access to the secret woods where I can get 12 a day if I want them. And now we've got monsters. Oh, we still got that mushroom too. Let's see. What other monsters do we have left? Just slimes and bugs. And for mine items, iridium, iron, copper, topaz, gold, and barrels. Pretty good floor, I guess, for that. There goes the quartz. Now we got a purple shroom. We have a down ladder too. Let's go jack these slimes. And bugs. Bugs are being squashed. Just like that. So that was some weak hitting on the part of my sword. And all of that, and there was nothing in the barrel. So let's go check the other one. think that was my pickaxe. Okay, that would explain why it was weak. And I don't think we got anything good out of that either, but we've got another one. And a monster. I swear that sound is so much more satisfying than doing the barrel with a pickaxe. Alright. Nothing good in the barrels. We've got a crab cake we need to pick up somehow. Well, I guess the refined quartz goes goodbye. Bye-bye this time. The stone is slower to come than I was expecting. I thought I would have a chest by now. When I get one, I'm definitely going to be interested in seeing how useful it is in this situation. Alright, so we've got a second serving of crab cakes, and now we are going to find that ladder. So we have no monsters. The only thing to mine is the barrels. Oh nope, correction. I stand corrected, there's iron here. And of course, no down ladder. I'm not gonna worry about that bone fragment. I got like almost 100 of them back at the house. So let's find us a down ladder. And if it gives me too much trouble, I do have staircases. No trouble though, there's a staircase. There's a down ladder. Without having to use a staircase, I should say. So let's go. Let's go. Quartz, iridium stone, copper stone, iron stone. And in terms of monsters, well, there went a serpent, I think. And we have a intergalactic settlement slime, a big one. Big royalty slime, armored bug, serpent, big purple emperor slime. So let's rock. And the big royalty slime, like the royal... Anyway, okay, I'll pass on the royalty jokes. Anyway, there is debris between us and it, and that cannot stand. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be rather rude. And just for funsies, make a cherry bomb. And actually, I'm not sure how to get out of this now. Let's see. There we go. We're showing the inventory beneath that. Because I have inventory full and I have to drop something. So what do I want to drop? I'll drop this shirt. If it survives, I'll pick it back up. And make sure I've got... Yeah, that's where I want to be. There it went, and I got my shirt back. Here goes the slime. I got some iridium out of it. Alright, let's see. Iridium stone, might as well. Don't know where that came from, must have been a rock crab of some variety. Interesting. Had to be. I didn't know they could disguise themselves as ore nodes. Huh, okay. Well, it went bye-bye. So let's go for that ladder. Iridium, copper, barrel, monsters. Oops, there goes the slime. Alright, and we've got more monsters here, so we'll go after them first. Big purple emperor, armored bug, serpent, big voluptuous violet slime, big wild violet slime, and you're all in big trouble. And after all those glorious squishing and splitting noises, we appear to be out of monsters. So let's see. Here's a barrel, iron ore, and another barrel. Don't know. Let's see. A cave carrot. I'm not gonna sweat that this time. They're useful, but I've got like 30 of them at home. So, let's go over to this other barrel. Copper ore. And another barrel. Oops. Now we've got barrel and copper stone right close together. Fine. I'll be weird again. Because I'm curious to see whether it'll work or not. see now, where did it end up? There we go. I don't think that did anything that time. Nope. Alright. So yeah, I'm still experimenting with bombs. I don't use them much, because usually I can't tell that they might be useful until I've already been through an area. So there's the down ladder, let's go. Slime and mushrooms. That's all of it. And of course there's iridium ore. We're getting down, we're on 150 right now, which is I guess 129 or level 29 of Skull Cavern. Okay, the mushroom is blocked off at the moment. The moment we move, there's some slimes wanting to play. Yeah. Okay. Slime is walled off at the moment. The bug is not. The bug goes first. Okay. Let's go back to the up ladder and then work from there. That'd be about the best way because that's where we started. Debris. Whoops. Debris, debris, debris. That. Okay. Got the mushroom. And what do I want to go for? Iron, gold, copper, barrel, iridium. I'll go check out the barrel just for funsies. I think it was a cave carrot. Yes. Okay. Got iron. Got a dead monster. That was disguised as an iridium stone, it looks like. There's some debris. There's some iron. There's some gold. There's more copper. And a little more copper. Whoops. Here's a barrel. Well, push it. Thank you. Another barrel. Warp Totem Farm. Thank you. Let's see if this is an actual stone this time. Iridium. Splat. No, another rock crab. Actual copper, though. You would think if they wanted to be left alone, they would disguise themselves as something people wouldn't want to go after. Not iridium. That is guaranteed somebody's gonna go after. You would think. Alright. That's enough of this floor. Let's go. And make sure all I'm leaving behind is something like sap. Stuff I don't really care about. Nah. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. Let's try going after this barrel. Okay, nope, just the quartz. Don't need that now. Let's see. Here's the down ladder. $152 now, as the game counts the levels. And there's nothing particularly interesting on this floor, item-wise at least. Ironstone, quartz, barrels, and some gold. Let's see what we've got from monsters. Oh, there's a serpent. Amid a bunch of slimes and bugs. So let's see. And all of those are squished. Got a bomb on the ground. Otherwise, it's just sap on the floor. And, I'm not especially worried about that. Let's see about this barrel here. Wood. Don't need that either, really. Okay, how about this other barrel? Iron ore. And another barrel. I don't think there was anything in that one. Okay. And another. Okay. That's the last barrel. Now it's iron, gold, or quartz. And let's see what I've got in inventory here. $157 stones. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pieces of bug meat. I could make a whole lot of bait or steak. If I wanted to. Well, 4 steaks isn't a lot, but no particular need at the moment, so we'll just hang on to it. Slammer. Red mushroom. Yeah. Nah. Sorry about that. I would have sworn that we had a down ladder. I decided not to drop anything, but it seems that we don't. And you know what that means. Excuse me. I'm back at the up ladder. I'm not looking for the up ladder. I want the other one. Well, actually, if I wanted to, I could just use a staircase. No need, though. Alright, let's see what we've got next. Topaz, iron, diamond. So we're definitely going to go after the diamond. And monster-wise, as you can hear behind me, we've got a big lilac spring slime. And, excuse me, I'm not awake yet. I paused this recording last night. And, ended up going to bed, actually. After I had supper. Anyway, no, there's nothing specially interesting monster-wise on the floor. No serpents, no pepper rexes, just slimes and bugs. So, splat. Alright, let's go after that diamond. Got to get some debris out the way, apparently. Here's our down ladder when we need it. There's our diamond. And although I would normally get the topaz, there isn't anything I want to drop for it, I don't think. We've got a reasonable amount of loot here. For example, we've still got 7 spicy eels. Actually, that's more than I came with, because I think I only brought 4. 159 slime blobs. 5 emeralds. 169 stones. I am waiting for hitting 250, I think I've explained. 21 nuggets of copper ore. 2 aquamarines. 12 white algae. That'll be what I eat next, probably, just to get it out of the way. 20 void essences. 49 nuggets of iron ore. 32 lumps of coal. 31 solar essences. 8 pieces of cloth. 6 crab cakes, and I didn't bring any of those, so that's all gain. 49 gold ore nuggets. Frozen tear. 75 gold. Well, an amethyst is worth a little more. I guess I could drop that. Combat quarterly. 2 rubies. 2 fire quartzes. 4 amethysts. A prehistoric vertebra. 7 diamonds. Monster compendium. And some bug meat. And 26 nuggets of iridium ore. Prehistoric tibia. Gunther. Excuse me, Gunther has all of these. Slammer. My dad could probably use that, but I can't give it to him. 4 red mushrooms, which are definitely for the bin. 1 purple, which could either be for me to use or a gift for the wizard. And the silky shirt that is just kind of hanging around. Alright, so no, nothing I really want to drop for a topaz. But I will, because I've got several frozen tears too, and a topaz is worth a little more, so we'll go and make that exchange. Let's see. I have the iridium trash can. Excuse me. So, in theory, at least I get a little gold when I do that. Now we've got the topaz. And it's all iron, and I'm not gonna hang around just for that. Nothing interesting here, it's just iron and gold on this floor. Excuse me. Let's see, monster-wise, we've got a bug, serpent, prom queen, sludge, lilac spring sludge. So let's go. I love how the serpents just manage to avoid anything between you and them, and they just get right to you. Zap. Alright. That's how you want it. Okay. That is the end of our monster selection. And now... one of the monsters, maybe I didn't really pay attention to the layout, whether we had a down ladder when we started or not. Anyway, we have one, so let's go. Squish. Alright. And on the next floor we have barrel... Ooh, skeletons. I believe. Let's see, skeletons. Now it's just down to mummies, whatever else it was, but I thought I heard some bones clattering. Alright, as I was... Yeah, there goes another one. Anyway, for the third time, let's say barrel. Oh, wow, every time I try to talk, a monster turns up. Barrel, copperstone, ruby stone. There went the mummy. Fire quartz and regular quartz. Barrel, copper, ruby, fire quartz, and regular quartz. So let's go after that barrel. Hardwood. I don't have room for that yet. Let's go after this other barrel. A mystery box. Let's go after this other one. Copper ore. Excuse me, that's the end of the barrels, so we'll get this fire quartz. Then we'll get the ruby. And we got monsters coming out of the woodwork at us. Still got a mummy. And then another. And another. And another. And now we're out of them. But we've got no down ladder. So, you know what that means. Shaft, finally. Haven't seen one of those yet today. Now let's see what we're leaving on the floor. If anything. Nah. Nothing? Okay, let's go. The shaft leading down. 9 levels. And we land almost on a serpent. Works for me. And there's another one on the level. Nope, wait, there was only one. Okay, the tracker hadn't refreshed yet. And we've got our down ladder. And there's nothing here but iron, so I'm going to skip it. Excuse me. And here we are on another level. 165, I think it said. Yeah. We've got serpents and bugs, at the least. Okay, gotta whack some debris out. Yeah. Somehow it got to us, but we couldn't get to it. Alright. Gonna keep whacking that debris, because we've got another one off east of us. And there it went. And, excuse me, let's see here. Armored bug is south of us, blocked by debris. Or something. More like blocked by a windy floor, it looks like. So, you know what that means. When the floor's layout is uncooperative and we can't just whack a little bit of debris to get to it. First, I'm going to grab this mushroom. Can't get to that other one. It's a long way to the southeast. So, debris smashing time. Let's go. Here's our down ladder. Oops. Butterfingers opened up the journal when I didn't mean to. Dull brown stone will smash that one instead. Let's go after that. Whoops. Let's see. Yep. Alright. Let's go after this ironstone that we just stumbled past. Swish. I switched for the moment from debris to mine items, just because they're more valuable. But we're gonna have to get back to the debris, because now we have all of them inaccessible at the moment. Oh, there's topaz and quartz here too. For mine items, it's barrels, iron, iridium, unless the iridium is a rock crab, you never can tell apparently. Copper, topaz, quartz. It's all further south or west. Okay. I think maybe we may have a bugged floor here. Because everything I try to get to is inaccessible at the moment. Although I don't remember hitting the key twice the way that the mod developers tell me causes bugs. So, Oh my goodness, I just realized. Yeah. That I had muted the mic. Hopefully it was something that I just did a moment ago by accident. But if not, then you got some cozy gameplay. Okay, that iridium is blocked off by debris. Splat goes the bug. Because when you have over 900 pieces of this type of ore, why not grab some more? Ah, yeah, I'm joking around a bit. Amethyst. the iridium is blocked off and quite a way away. So we'll grab this gold first. Some copper. Gold. And now we can get to that iridium. And there was a bug hiding from us, but we managed to clear the way. Splat, splat, splat. And now, we really are out of monsters. Don't have an up ladder yet, or down ladder yet, so... Minecart, I don't even know. I don't think that actually does anything in the Skull Cavern, but it's there. We're out of monsters. There was a serpent, but otherwise nothing very interesting on that floor. Let's see. We got our choice of iron, quartz, copper, emerald, gold, iridium. So let's go after the emerald first. And it was sitting on the down ladder. So, let's go down. Ah, lots of monsters. Good. There's only 3 kinds, though. Serpents and a couple of slimes. So let's see what we end up with. Okay, usually, when there's an infested floor, destroying the last monster spawns a down ladder. That did not happen this time, which means that this iridium that I'm looking at is probably a monster. Yep. Got crab cakes. Ooh, another infested floor. The monsters are coming at us this time. Sounded like a lot of bugs and slime. And yeah. Lots of sludge. My goodness. Let's see. I'm counting 11 different types of slime left after all of those that attacked us, so let's roll. You know, I really should build that have Robin build that slime hutch just to get it. I really should, but my last time I was in there I had to do a stable instead. Because I'm curious how that works. Not urgent, but I had the money and the resources, so let's get it done. And we are finally out of monsters. There's some sap on the ground, but I'm not especially interested in that. So let's go. Okay, this floor is mummies and ghosts. Speaking of which, there went one. Now it's just mummies. We are out of monsters again. Okay, iron, copper, amethyst, gold, barrels, and rubies. So let's go after this ruby first. It's the best thing here, probably. Gotcha. Barrel. Well, that iron will work just as well. Seeing as it was so eager to be mined that it got in the way. Alright, let's go grab this amethyst. And some debris got squished because it was in the way. The amethyst was on the down ladder. Good enough. Now we've got iridium bats, serpents, and bugs. And we have debris, apparently, by the ton. Blocking the road. And there went the serpent. Let's see now. What is that debris? Oh, we've got a shaft too. One more already. Let's see here, splat. Splat. There goes another serpent. Two shafts now. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one will take us further down? Never can tell till you jump. There's a regular down ladder. there's a bomb on the ground. And a mushroom. Can't get to the mushroom. And still can't get to the bug either. What have we got from my items? Copper off to the east. Iron. Iridium. Barrel. Quartz. The quartz is out past the monsters, so we know we can't get there. Barrel's off to the south, but it's also blocked. And the stuff off to the east is blocked too, except for this copper, which is close by. That unblocked the iron. Let's see. Let's just break as much of this stuff as we can get to. We have, again, reached blockage issues, so debris. Debris. Stamina is 50%. Rainy then. Splat. Still can't get to the shroom. How about that bug? Oh, now it's all off to the northwest of us. Iridium bat? Yeah, same area. Can't get there either. Let's see how we're doing. Red mushroom, can't get to that. Now we're back southwest and west. Nope, can't get to the monsters. So I could just leave this floor. There isn't really anything urgent. I've already hit my bat goal. Matter of fact, here's a shaft. Let's just go. I got two of them to choose from. This one's number 2. 4 levels. Meh. Stamina 42%. Let's do something with the rest of this algae, probably. Just to get it out of the way, basically. Could drop it, but it's useful. Looks like each piece is about 5% stamina for my character. That is it. We're back up to 86%. And let's see what we've got down here on this floor now. Red mushrooms. Mine items. Lots of those. Fire quartz. Goldstone. Copper. Beryl. Iron. Iridium. Quartz. No monsters. But I'm gonna go squish this mine rock over here, grab some extra stone. Oh, debris alert. Okay. So we've got the mine rocks out of the way. Here's a mushroom. And that was the only one of its kind currently. Let's see how much stone we've got now. 300, okay. Well, that means that we can do that. And for starters, we'll just drop this club to make room for the moment. Actually, let's see. May not have had to do that. Yeah, okay. So the chest was the next thing I had picked up that was, it replaced the algae. So let's drop it for the moment. No, unsuitable location. Can't do that. Okay. Good to know. But what this does allow me to do is I will take all of the minerals and stones out of my other chests when I get back home, and I will put them in this one. Because that'll make room for a lot of other things. And I can maybe do some reorganizing. We gotta find a down matter to keep going here. Ah, there's our down ladder. Well, yeah. Let's go. Beryl, iron, gold, amethyst, copper, iridium. No monsters. Unless one of these is posing as stone anyway. Oops. So this is supposed to be a very good luck day, but luck is subjective. I'm getting to the point where I put as much faith in Welwick's luck predictions as I do in anybody else's in real life, which goes to say that I don't take them seriously, to be polite about it. I can make jokes about it, lucky Sherp for game day, or what have you, but I don't take any of it seriously. And there's our down ladder. We'll grab an aquamarine. I don't have that many of those on this run. Splat. Monsters, bats, and bugs. Here's our letter. I'm just not gonna grab anything on this floor. Okay, this time we at least have a serpent. It is coming this way and gone. It's interesting how the monsters can always get past debris that you can't. Okay, we've got our down ladder. Still can't get to the slime. Got debris in the way. Here, critter, critter, critter. Nope, I've actually gotten further away from it. Okay, there it is again. Where is it from here? North to the... Okay, still can't reach it. So now we've gone around it to the south and it's north of us. Swish. Swishing that debris. Mine rock. Iron. Now it's to our west and we still can't get to it. I hate these floors like this. More debris. Barrel. Here we go. And we are out of slime. Here goes a serpent. Here's another. Correction. That was just the tracker not refreshing quickly. Looks like the serpent was the only thing on the floor, monster-wise. So, we whack this barrel. Well, actually, this debris that's in the way first. Then this barrel. How about this iridium? Yep, it's the real deal. And now all we've got on this floor is some iron. I'm not particularly interested. You know what? Screw it. We're going to use a staircase this time. Here's a serpent. It was waiting for us right at the bottom of the stairs. After that, it's just some slime. All gone. And earth crystal. Haven't seen any of those today. But I've got 15 at home, which isn't much compared to some of the stashes I've got, but don't really need it. I collected several in case I decide I want to make more preserves jar. No, mayo machines, I think it is. There's only one recipe that I know of that uses them. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's go grab this barrel. This one. Alrighty then. Well, let's see. Still no down ladder. You know what that means. You know, I haven't seen any prismatic shards yet today. How can it be a good luck day if you can't get any of those, huh? Still looking for that letter. I'm laughing because that whole series of steps after going down here to this level, which by the way is 191, according to the counter, basically level 70. All of that was me going after iridium, running over other monsters, and all of the iridium turning out to be monsters. Go figure. There is no mining to do here unless I just want to break debris, which I don't really. So there's our down ladder. I'll break that stone since it's right there. And now we're going down. Nothing here but bugs. All that for one bug. Lots of barrels. Some of them have cave carrot, wood, stuff that I've already had to drop. We've got some iron, copper, and I don't remember what the stone was. Lots of cave carrots, actually, coming out of it. I'll get a bone fragment. Oops. There's some gold. And it was sitting on a shaft. So, down we go. That was weak. Only 3 levels. Okay, after that, all that's left is mummies. I could make the wizard very happy if he was here. Lots of essences. Unfortunately, I missed his birthday by 1 day. I forget what I was doing the day of. I think it was a quick run to Ginger Island. Was that the next day? No, I don't remember. But I missed his birthday by 1 day, so I made sure to bring him something good the next day. Next in-game day will be Evelyn's birthday. Okay. Miner's treat. Well, let's see. I will, I guess, go to it, temporarily drop something, pick it up and eat it, and then get my thing back. Let's see. We'll just drop the fire quartz for the moment. And eat it. now we've got our quartzes back. Fire quartzes, that's true. Health is 100%, stamina 92, good enough. And we've got a down ladder, let's go. There's a monster. But after that, everything that's left is mummies again. And our down ladder is already in evidence. But let's get the rest of these mummies first, just because. Okay, now it's down to debris. Let's see what we've got mine-wise. See if there's anything I absolutely must have. Gold stone, iridium stone, iron stone, copper stone, quartz. Nah. I could, but I don't have to. And on this level, at least, I'm not gonna. 197. Iron, gold, iridium, copper, that's it. Monsters, Pepper Rex. Serpent, good. Now, if only there were about 400 on this floor, I'd be happy. No such luck, but we do have a dead snake. And now it's just a Pepper Rex. Ah, the serpent dropped a bomb. Okay. So let's go this Pepper Rex. There goes the Pepper Rex. Dropped a dinosaur egg. Not bad. But... guess I could drop this 102 stones I've got. If I really wanted to. Otherwise, I excuse me, am kind of short on things that I really can drop without losing something in the exchange. I guess I could just exchange this club. It's not like I'm ever going to use it. Let's see now. Okay, we've got no down ladder. No particular reason to stay here without the Pepper Rex. In flux, there was just the one, so I'm going to be a bad girl and use another staircase. There goes a snake. And we have an armored bug, a big wild violet slime, and an iridium bat left on this level. So let's go. There's a sludge. And we've got our down ladder, and we are, excuse me, out of monsters. So let's see. Mine item, we've got iridium, copper, or iron. Iridium's close, we can check it out. Yeah, it's real. Now we have 2 down ladders to choose from. We have a dropped item getting in the way. Nothing important, just sap. Okay, do I want to go after this other iridium or just go down? We'll just go down. Okay, today down here on level 199, we've got iridium, gold, iron, copper, beryl, aquamarine. So let's go after the aquamarine first. And meanwhile, we run into a serpent along the way. And the serpent was the last monster, the only monster on the floor. Apparently, there is not enough monster musk to really make the monsters abundant today on this supposed really good luck day. Ha! Yeah, I'm kind of joking around about that. Here's the iridium. It's real. There's a monster. Because that was fake iridium. Okay, how about this one? Also the northeast of it. Yep, it's real. You know, just out of funsies, I'm gonna see how many crab cakes I've got. I haven't paid particular attention to that. But that's usually what the fake iridium drops. Seems like. So let's see. 9 of them. I'm surprised it's not 29. Okay. Let's go see about this barrel. Just for funsies. No. Righty then. Gathering some iridium since it's here. And some gold. Gold, 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 gold. I should have been a dwarf. Ah! And some more iridium. There it is. And some more. Now we got just copper and iron left, and never mind because there's a down ladder. This floor here, there's at least one iridium bat. Otherwise, the mining is There's iridium, iron, and aquamarine. So we'll grab the aquamarine first, just for funsies. There's the bat. There's another bat. There's another. And we are out of monsters. We don't have down ladders yet, so let's go do a little bit of mining. Yep, that one's real. And that is the end of the iridium. All there is now is just regular iron. Oh my, now we've got a prismatic shard. That is finally worth dropping something for. One prismatic shard. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna let go for it? We'll drop that stone. Just regular stone. That is in abundance back in the valley. I can get more of that anytime I want. Alright. No down ladder yet. We are, if you're curious, up to 43 Omni Geodes. I think I brought 9, but I'm not sure. I may have put those in a chest. Either way, we've got plenty. When I come out of here, I can grab some artifact troves and maybe have better luck this time than I did with the 25 I opened the other day, only to get nothing that mattered in terms of collection. Alright, here's a shaft. Let's go. 6 levels. Okay, got ruby and emerald down here at least, on this level. No monsters. There's gold. There's barrels. Anyway. There's an emerald. There's a ruby. There's the barrel. Here's another barrel. Fire quartz that time. Here's another barrel. Gold ore. Another barrel. That's the end of those, so now I guess we'll just drop some debris, because we're still looking for ladders or shafts. Oops. Here's a shaft. Let's make sure we don't have anything important on the ground. Just regular stone. Nope, let's go. 8 levels. Ghosts and mummies. And now we're out of monsters. There's a jade, but I don't have room for it. Don't think I have room for it. I think, nah. There's a barrel. Seeing as I ran right into it, let's see what's in it. Nothing. Which kind of makes you wonder why they bothered to seal it so you had to break it if there's nothing in it. We'll just blame Mr. Chi. Everything's his fault. There's a shaft. Let's go. Six levels. Alrighty then, level 220, which means that we are basically down 100 levels for this next one. Alright, we've already got the down ladder, so if there's nothing interesting here, we can just leave. We have a chest, though. Let's see what's in it. Red cabbage. Red cabbage. Go figure, I bought some of those the other day. I don't really need that. There's nothing I want to drop for it, so... Sigh. I guess we have to leave it. But actually, I cannot seem to leave the menu, because we have to decide what to do with it. So we'll pick it up. Then we'll... and get a little bit of money. Let's go. Sweet Desire Sludge, Armored Bug. Yawn! Excuse me. Nothing special. So that was, if anything, a well-timed yawn. And we're out of monsters. Nothing screaming, grab me, grab me! So let's go to this down ladder. Oh well, let's... since the iridium's in the way. If you insist. And here we go. Okay, we have at least a serpent here. And some bats. Okay. And some more slimes. Ah! Finally! We got the serpent goal complete. Alright, so I think that'll be a decent place to stop this particular video. Um, go head back home and clear out the inventory and all that not so fun stuff, and continue with the game in regular fashion. So, see you next time.